Coronado, it's Janine from the City Manager's Office. The community welcomed Jim Lydon as Coronado's newest fire chief after he took the oath of office at this week's City Council meeting. Lydon was selected from among 48 qualified candidates. He has 40 years of firefighting experience and has extensive knowledge in how municipal corporations operate, having served as acting city manager at his previous position. The chief's granddaughter performed the badge pinning, and his children pin on his collar brass. Traffic volumes have been exceptionally heavy along the Silver Strand this week. On Wednesday, there were several accidents, but for the most part, traffic was heavy on Interstates 5 and 805, which can affect Coronado. The city recently took control of 4 intersections along State Route 75 near the Naval Amphibious Base from Caltrans to install smart traffic signals to improve traffic. They were installed and things have improved. In fact, while there was a long backup south of Leyte Road, the Terrell Road signals were functioning well and traffic was flowing well north of the Naval Base. The contractor for the signal project has yet to install sensors that will further help to improve the traffic signals by reading actual traffic and feeding that information in real time into the system. The sensors should be installed in the coming weeks. Staff will continue to regularly monitor the intersections, but asks that residents be aware of traffic situations by monitoring traffic reports. You can also sign up for a Nixle account and planning trips accordingly. A water line break occurred around noon on Wednesday, October 18th on Port Royale Road in the Coronado Cays due to paving operations as part of the annual street curb and gutter project. Water was immediately turned off and residents along Port Royale Road remained without water service until about 6 p.m. California American Water found the cause and made repairs. Staff monitored the situation and updated the community via social media. The contractor should complete the water break affected areas this week. The latest edition of Coronado Currents, the city's 6-page full-color newsletter, has hit mailboxes. The newsletters cover stories about the grand opening of the new Dock C and Glorieta Bay boat launch ramp project. There are stories on the interactive signals on State Route 75 between Naval Amphibious Base Coronado and City Hall, art and culture updates, and the upcoming Coronado Island Film Festival. Find Currents Volume 43 online. The community is invited to celebrate the Village Theater's 70th anniversary on October 25th at 5 p.m. The Coronado Island Film Festival's classic movie series will present a special screening of Steven Spielberg's Back to the Future. Tickets are on sale at the theater box office for $5. The city seeks a new golf course food and beverage concessionaire. The current contract ends in August 2018, and the city has decided against extending the agreement, which has been in effect since 1988 due to deficiencies. The process to select a food and beverage concessionaire will take approximately 6 months to complete. It's going to be a busy Veterans Day weekend in Coronado with several special events scheduled. Residents should expect an increase in pedestrian and vehicle traffic over the 3-day holiday weekend. The events include the 3-day Coronado Island Film Festival, with events scheduled from November 9th through 12th throughout town. The San Diego Padres Pedal the Cause event, which will pass through Coronado but begin and end at Petco Park on Sunday, November 11th. And the Sunday, November 12th Silver Strand Half Marathon that will start at Sunset Park at 7 a.m. and head to Imperial Beach where it ends. And speaking of Veterans Day, the city will observe the holiday on Friday, November 10th. Check the city's website for the full schedule. On Friday, October 27th, the Coronado Recreation Department is hosting its annual Halloween happenings from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. at the Coronado Community Center with fun, games, and food for kids of all ages. Wear a costume to get in the spirit. The library hosts its annual Halloween party later that day from 6 to 8 p.m. with a carnival costume contest and magic show. And yet another Halloween event in town is Downtown Goes Ghostly. Merchants in the central downtown area will be prepared to welcome trick-or-treaters. Coronado Main Street sponsors the event and will have a cauldron at Coronado Plaza to collect entry coupons for a drawing for Coronado currency for purchases in town. The San Diego Coalition of Volunteer Drivers held its annual Volunteer Drivers Appreciation Luncheon event at the Spreckle Center this week. Coronado's own volunteer driver program, Coronado Seniors Out and About, recognized volunteer drivers right here in Coronado. The Out and About program provides mobility options for those without cars and gives both volunteers and participants a way to meet others in the community. More than 100 volunteers from around the county attended the lunch. Rosemary is this week's Pet of the Week.
We're here at the Coronado Animal Care Facility with Rosemary, who was sound asleep when we came in, so she's still a little sleepy, huh? Are you going to get up for us? Rosemary is domestic short-hair tortoiseshell Torby blend. The Torby means that she's got a lot of patches of white, where all pure tortoiseshell has just this black orange. Yes, I know, huh? Yes. She is about 1 year old, right? And she is one of our box cats. We had have had a series of boxes left at the front door, and she was one of the cats in the box, huh? So she obviously had lived with other cats, and she does tolerate them in the cat community room, but she doesn't seek anybody out to be friends. So it may be that she just got tired of living with a lot of cats, right? It might be, but she loves people. She's super affectionate. When she's wide awake, she does seek people out to get some pets, right? And some loving, right? Yeah, show everybody your pretty face, huh? Yes. And when you do get her isolated from the kittens particularly, because the kittens are very playful, she's playful. And she, yes, you're a typical 1 year old where you have that energy and that playfulness, but also not being a kitten. She doesn't have that too much energy. She's not climbing things. She's not making a toy out of everything, including your clothes and your hair, right? She's just really a sweet, gentle cat. Yes, who obviously likes her naps, right?
To set up a visit with Rosemary, call Paws of Coronado at 619-522-7371. For more information on these events and all the city's news, check out the City Manager's Weekly Update online.